This is an old style 7-segment display with 7 LEDs. It's the same configuration as the newer one with the decimal point and the 7 segments. If I turn it around, you can see the different pins. I find the newer ones way more logical. Here, I'll show you the pins on the side. They have empty spots on the breadboard, which makes it very confusing when you're trying to wire it. I'll turn it around. Same thing over here. Empty spots, so that's called NP, no pin is the way they word it. My source power supply today will be the old boxes. Remember, you know those old boxes that look like this? And I'll plug in +5 and ground. Alright, I got a voltmeter here. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm putting this wire here, like that, putting the red one. And then I've got the probe here, and I'm going to put the black wire on it, like so. And if I move it back, you can see it's around 5 volts, which is typically what all the boxes give us, around 5 volts. I believe this is gold value. You should be able to figure out what the actual ohms are for this. I'll be using this resistor. You should be able to figure out the value. Use your handbook to figure out what the value is for this. Now we have this one. Notice I'm using a big board. You know the 8 LEDs over there. You can use any board. Remember that the slot in the middle is where there's no connection, and then I've placed the 7-segment there. So I'll show you a couple more things. In order to find out where the pins are, let me put it this way. Always lift it like that a little bit, and see, you can see where the pins are. And then you got to figure out where pin 3 is and pin 14. Don't ask me why they decided to do it that way, but that's the way they decided to wire it. Okay, that one is in your handout, and you should be able to figure out which one it is. Okay, so there, I wired it. You should be looking at it this way. All right, this would be pin 14. This is pin 3. So let me show you a side view. If I go like that, if I lift it a bit, there, you see the pins right there? That's pin 3. I don't know what angle I could show you to. And then if I turn it around, if I lift it a bit again, you should be able to see pin 14 right there. See that? I'll show you how they light up and everything. Okay, so basically, I've got this resistor here. Do you know what the value is yet? Alright, so this one here is 330 ohms. This one is 220, and this one is 1K. Alright, we're going to try all of them and see how it lights up the 7-segment display. So here goes. I'm just going to turn it around. You can see most of it. Let me try and get you a better focus. I'm going to get the ground cable now. Remember, we were using the old box. So I'm just going to poke, and there's one there. That's with 330 ohms. Don't touch the red wire because you'll be doing a short. And no pin, no pin. And that one goes on, and so forth. So that's how you discover it. And this one has more in this particular one. There's that one decimal point. And that's how you find out which pins do what, and you fill it out in your spreadsheet. When you use the new ones, you have to figure out which letters do what. I'm going to take this resistor out. That was 330, so now there's no power whatsoever. This time I'm going to put 220. And it's a little bit on an angle, but still they're connected, so you should be able to see that. Now I'm going to poke it a little bit, and then you should see that things are brighter a little bit. The lights are brighter. So the less resistance you use, the more current flows, and the brighter it is. Let me see if I can get this side going here. There you go. No pin, no pin. I think it's no pin, and then it goes there. So that's how the old style works. This is connected to the multimeter. Actually, yeah, it's a multimeter. We're going to use ohms now. So I'm going to switch it. It is on ohms. There's ohms right there, and it's on 2000. So it could be anything from 0 to 2000. I'm going to be doing a 330, 220, and 1K resistor. So let me just put it here. I'll be moving it back and forth. There, I'll put it like that. Should be able to see if I do it this way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug. I'm not going to be doing the 770 display right now. I'm just going to plug this here. So now there's a contact, right? I'm going to take the black probe, and I'm going to go like that. Let me move this over a little bit. And what value do you see? Let me move it a bit more. And what value do you see? 220, very good, high quality resistor. Okay, so in case you don't know, you just can check it like that too. Let me move it over to the next one. If it's, what is it? Brown, black, red. What do you think it is? It is, in fact, hang on, I'm going to try and sneak in underneath there. Did I connect it right? No, the reason is I had it off by 1, so you get false readings. Okay, 1000, so it's 4 ohms off. Really, really good quality stuff. Let me try doing this one here. Boy, you guys can't see that, huh? All right, I got it plugged into that one there. And let me try and squeeze it in. I'll go like this. And this one says, again, let me move it. This one says, try not to move too much. I'm moving, so that's what's causing problems. There, I'm not moving now. 325, so it's 330. Very good quality. And that, let me just move that. Yeah, so you can see that, right? It's touching it now. I'm letting it go. It's full, like open. And if I go, you get crazy readings, and it doesn't know what's going on. You got to keep it very stable, like so.